Welcome to Brewster Park in Enniskillen. It's the TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final clash coming up now between Monaghan and Cavan. It doesn't get much more closer than that. Real rivals. On the management side, of course, you have Enda Flanagan and Emmett Daly in their respective team lineouts today in the backroom teams. And of course, they both are very much rivals when it comes to Cavan football. They're both Cavan men. That'll be an interesting aside to this encounter. Last year, of course, Monaghan beaten by Cavan in the semi-final. They potentially have a point to prove this afternoon. While Cavan, of course, well, we'll start with their lineup. They come in as Ulster champions after hammering down at O'Neill's Healy Park last year. And today, the Cavan side will wear all blue tops and dark blue shorts, while Monaghan are in their changed, or maybe not that changed, white strip to our left-hand side as we look out across here from our camera position at the back of the John Vesey stand. We'll start with the Cavan side. Evelyn Baugh in goals, Zara Fay, Shauna Lynch, captain of Fornia, and Aoibhinn Kennedy. Lucy Crowe wears number 5. Number 18, Emma McIntyre, comes in to replace Christina Charters. McIntyre, of course, came on as a sub last year in the semi-final. Sinead Green wears number 7. Michaela Fitzpatrick wears 8. And Dervla Lynch wears number 9. Kerry McCormick, who scored a goal against Fermanagh in the semi-final, she wears number 10. Ella Sheridan, their top scorer with a goal and 6, wears number 11. And Catherine Dolan, the solicitor, wears number 12, who's also a captain of the side, or a joint captain of the side. Niamh Kiernahan, Aisling Sheridan and Niamh McCurry make up the full forward line. A vastly experienced full forward line. All have enjoyed championship success. All have enjoyed winning a title last year as well. Now moving on to the Monaghan side. They're managed, as we said, by Enda Flanagan, with Katrina Letty, Mark Cunningham there as well, and a very solid backroom team. 9 times the Monaghan side have won the title over the years. So, vastly experienced side. That's the senior title, I have to say. Starting off with Orna Kelly in goals. Anya Lockman, Anya McQuaid and Kerry Nolan on the full back line. Jennifer Duffy comes in at number 22 in replace of Rosemary Courtney, who was named at number 6. Maeve Monaghan is number 5 and Amy Garland is number 7. Muireann Atkinson wears 8 alongside Niamh Flanagan and Lorna Parker, an experienced lineup for them. Casey Trainer, Cora Courtney, he needs no introduction to anybody who follows ladies football. She wears number 11. And Aoibhinn McCormick wears number 12. Chloe McBride is 13. And coming in the full forward line is Lauren Gardland, who'll wear number 30, replacing Leanne Maguire. Eva Sherry replaced as well by Sarah Tierney, who'll wear number 7. There's a the National Famine Memorial, of course, is today, and this will be acknowledged now by referee Gavin Finnegan. A minute of silence on the whistle. Of course, memorial, very important. There is a parade, and I think their MC today, Mr. Jerry Doherty, maybe mistimed the cue. Has taken the teams on a wee parade before a round of event this afternoon. The referee this evening is Gavin Finnegan. Needs no introduction. Fine performances over the years from him as well. And he's joined today by Declan Carlin, the 4th official, Helen Rice and Janie McCauley on the line. And his umpires are Gavin McFerrin, Julie Connolly, Anya Murphy and Ciara Gilroy. So plenty of experience on the sideline, or on the officials' line today as well. Earlier on this afternoon here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen, it was a comfortable 3-18 to 2-6 victory for Antrim over Derry in the TT Cahir Ulster Junior Football Championship. This could be a lot closer, you'd have to say. There's a lot of experience on show, a lot of quality in show, and the fact that both sides have already had game time so far. Monaghan beat down 13 points to 8 in the semi-final. Cavan saw off the challenge of Fermanagh 2-11 to 12 points, despite the best efforts of Emer Smith. In that encounter, it was a close call. 10 of the players from the Cavan side lining out today have played in last year's Ulster final victory over Down. And as we pointed out, 9 times Monaghan have won the senior title. Their last in 2016. They dropped to intermediate status in 2022 after a series of close calls. But they took the option that they went down, and that was that. And now their big aim, says Enda Flanagan, is to get back. He took over the reins from Darren Swift in the end of last year. But they have plenty of ground, of course, but it hasn't been an easy league campaign for them. Cavan, of course, well, they will play Division 2 football. Parade going on at the moment in the distance. Shake of hands from the referee to his officials today. And we will have a run event for you very shortly here at Brewster Park, which is absolutely splendid. Fine condition on the pitch and around the area as well. A lot of work being done. I was talking to Jim Tummins from the club here, from Erin Gales, or the Skillen Gales. Earlier on, he was telling me that they're building a new gym and toilet block behind the John Vesey stand here. And they have new seats, so it's a finely appointed stadium. In fine order, the pitch is in good shape. And thankfully, the rain that we had earlier this morning has cleared. And the sun was out for long periods there. It isn't as bad, certainly, as it could have been. Monaghan and warm-up away to our left as we look out. Cavan, of course, will play Division 1. I should say it, of course, played Division 2 last year. So they're going to play in Division 1 of the Lidl National Football League. But this is the championship. And it's all on the way for you very shortly after a run event this afternoon. Ready to go here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen, home of the Enniskillen Gales, the home of Fermanagh football. And it's absolutely in tremendous condition today. Cavan will wear blue away to our right hand side, going through in the final instructions with Donald Farley and Matthew Cahill there. And away to the left, all in the white shirts and the blue shorts, are Monaghan. Big weekend for Monaghan, of course. Their senior men play Armagh tomorrow in the Ulster Senior Final. The winners taking away the Anglo-Celt Cup. A lot of excitement building in the Farney County ahead of what will be a massive weekend for them. But we are about to get underway here, and the referee Cavan Finnegan about to get proceedings underway. Cavan, of course, from down. The referee about to get proceedings underway. Final preps.
Get over here now. Get back here.
The referee just checking the stopwatch. Number 22, there's Jennifer Duffy in for the throw up. And I think that also is Aisling Sheridan in there. It is. Ready for action here. The referee having final checks on his watch. Game on. This will be an intriguing one, that's for sure. It could be a very entertaining game. Monaghan would love to get off to a big start in this one after the disappointment they had at the semi-final stage last year. And they're on the attack here already. Long probing ball inside. An early opportunity for Cara Courtney. Cara Courtney's effort was spurned on the first effort of the afternoon. In this TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final is a wide ball from Courtney. Kick out from Evelyn Baugh, the 32-year-old experienced goalkeeper from the Breffni County. Nice ball forward to Kerry McCormick. McCormick, lovely ball inside there to a late replacement, number 28. We weren't told about Ellie Brady starting this one. Laid off to the right-hand side. Goes down onto the challenge. The ball still bobbling loose on that far side. Who gets hands on it? It is Cavan hands. Coming back into the mix once again. The number 7, Sinead Green, takes possession of the ball. Trying to make space for herself, trying to just engineer something. Laid back out again to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick breaking the line, does well. Closing in, and it will be a free hit. The referee is given the free. An opportunity. So Ellie Brady has been introduced there. She is a late replacement for Cavan. An experienced young player. And an opportunity for Cavan to open the scoring here this afternoon. And Ella Sheridan puts this one over the bar for an early opening score after just a couple of seconds in this encounter, a couple of minutes in this encounter, 3 on the clock. And it is advantage Cavan, close range free. And they've one possession back again. Really, we're in number 28 there, involved in that move once again. So it's Patrick, a lot of ball on that far side in the opening exchanges of this game. Effort comes in from the right, from Niamh McCurry. And that's went over the bar as well. They are signaling their intentions pretty quickly. And they'll be happy to be on the scoreboard so early on in this encounter. 2-point lead. The importance of a good start for Monaghan can't be overemphasised. Lauren Garland, wearing number 30, takes possession of the ball in her own half. Lays it out this near side for Flanagan. Flanagan takes the return pass inside again. And it moves across. And down this right-hand side is picked up again by Kerry Nolan. Back in again. Picked up Courtney. Courtney will lay it back. Again, Monaghan are just settling themselves into a bit of rhythm. Ellie Sheridan closing it down for Courtney. It is Courtney on the ball from distance. And Courtney's effort will go wide once again, a second wide of the afternoon for her. Umpires indicate it will be a free though, and an opportunity from inside the big arc, just ahead of the wee arc, and a chance for Chloe McBride. Delivers this one, has the angle, and has the point. A wee bit of hesitation from the umpires there, but it is a point from Chloe McBride. With some 5 minutes on the clock. Ball one on that far side, promising from Cavan. One to drive forward. The space created down this near side by Aisling Sheridan is immense. It will come her direction now. Pass inside, wants to return potentially, but leaves it instead for McCurry. McCurry lays it back into space, spins away. Good defending. Laura Garland, again deep inside her own half, put it out to the far side to Trainer. Casey Trainer foul, takes a solo and goal and moves the ball with a bit of pace. Garland, Amy Garland it is, coming forward. Breaking the line, just throws the ball forward into space for Muireann Atkinson. Atkinson delivers a great ball out that far side. There's work still to be done though. Still an opportunity. And the goalkeeper, Evelyn Ball, comes out with it. And it's going to be a free. It was the full back closing in there. Anya McQuaid. But it is an opportunity for Monaghan. And who else? Only Cora Courtney. Try and put this one over the bar. She does. Good score. Close range free. They all count. Sides level. For the first time in this encounter, it's going up to 7 minutes on the clock. Kick out. Out the far side. Great air by Evelyn Ball, but it's turned over again on the far side. And again, it is Monaghan coming through and sways. Ball picked up by Tierney. Gets it back across. And it has went wide. But another opportunity goes a begging. From a Monaghan point of view, those wides could prove costly in this encounter. Cavan goalkeeper Ball. From the Lurgan club. Tries to deliver it out this near side where it's knocked away. Ellie Brady went for it, couldn't get a hand onto it. And there will be a note taken by the referee. The solo and go taken quickly. Courtney laid back. Moved across the far side, and there's plenty of movement in the sunshine here at Brewster Park. They're on the attack again. And that effort has went wide again. An effort from Kerry McCormick. Wide count going up. Breeze blowing stronger now than it had been from the old hospital side of the ground, which is to our left as we look out from our camera position at the back of the John Veazey stand. Lynch across the far side puts far too much air in it. Too much of a risk for Zara Faye, and it will be a line ball on the far side and an opportunity for Monaghan to break the line and come forward again. Niamh Flanagan driving forward. Options for her. Back out it comes, and that is the lead for Monaghan. Good piece of play. And a point on the board. Courtney a target again. The kick out, putting a bit of pressure on. The kick out's not a good one. Pressure put on the number 5 there. Lucy Crowe. But they managed to recover it And they managed to move it forward with Green driving forward. Great ball to Brady. Through the centre she goes. She's been tracked back the whole way though. Challenge has come in. She continues to run. Brady inside. Good movement from both sides of the park. Back it comes. It's going to be a loose ball though. But both sides there was movement in the attack. And from a point of view of disappointment, Cavan just couldn't unlock the back line. Monaghan coming out with it again in their white jerseys. The target player on the far side, Chloe McBride. Over the line she goes. What's it on? She doesn't go for it. The ball goes over the line. And now an Oaks player helps herself, helps her side. Loose ball. Going to be picked up, an opportunity, a goal chance you'd say, but it's flashed away wide. And that was a glorious opportunity for Monaghan. Literally, Monaghan. Goalkeeper ball gets that one away quickly out the far side, turned away, and it will be a Cavan ball down that far side, picked up by Kerry McCormick. McCormick launched it long into some space. There's plenty of defenders coming across there to lend a hand. The referee says illegally. McGarren will be disappointed with that one, but it will be a free in the far side and an opportunity for Cavan. And their number 11, Ella Sheridan, to try and get something out of this one. He hits it, and well, she curls this one well wide. Interesting stuff. 3 points to 2 it is in favour of Monaghan. Come back well. Ball out the far side. Cavan have work still to do to put the press on the Monaghan defence. Maeve Monaghan, it is on the far side, tries to take control of the ball. Sheridan putting a bit of pressure on her. Comes back out again. They just get enough purchase on it, and it's picked up by Lauren Gartland. Gartland does well. And they move the ball now, try and get out of that deep inside their own half as they were. To be fair, Aisling Sheridan was in there lending a hand to her defence as well. But it's a long ball forward for Monaghan. Courtney, that was the player, moved it forward. It will be free out from Sarah Tierney. Rather industrial was her challenge there, and it will be a free out. And she will certainly receive a tick for that. Ready? But not enough maybe purchasing the ball there for Ellie Brady, but she done well. Sheridan. All these household names of this Monaghan side, or this Cavan side. Driving forward now down the right. Ball over the top to Sinead Green. Goal chance. And Green puts it in the net. And the referee allows it. And that changes the game. And, well, the referee was going to give the penalty anyway because she was fouled, in fairness. But a great ball in, and Sinead Green won the race and finished well. And that opens the gap. 2. Ball breaks again. Round the middle of the park. Picked up by Niamh Flanagan. And still work for Niamh to do. Courtney had options there, but was under a wee bit of pressure. And now the 22 on the ball there, Jennifer Duffy, under pressure too. Gets a free for her trouble though, and an opportunity to build from the back. Atkinson down this inside line. But again, Sheridan's in there mopping up the loose ball. Brady lending support. And there's a Monaghan player on the ground going to receive a wee bit of treatment. Nothing too serious. But it's chilly in the air, but it's probably warm when you're out there running about. Conditions are almost ideal for football. The breeze Not maybe as strong as it was early on. Water being taken on board. And Monaghan's Evan McCormick, a 19-year-old, a wee bit of treatment there. Maybe a wee bit of concern down below us from the Monaghan bench, but she's back up on her feet. Physio having a wee word, and she's grand. She's back in action. Free kick. Options limited for player on the ball. Coming out was it the Cavan player. It's the number 3, Shauna Lynch. Lynch under a bit of pressure. And, well, that pressure worked well as Courtney gets the the referee calls it back. She thought she was going to take the solo and go quickly. It was the Monaghan player, Courtney. And credit to these older players who've adapted to the new rules pretty well. A lot of counties haven't adopted them at club level yet, so they're playing really 2 different games even at this stage, with the older players coming in who've been used to playing the normal rules for so long, to mark on their experience and their quality. Monaghan have to defend. Cavan driving forward. Cavan support getting behind their side. Plenty of young people here supporting the team this afternoon. Cora Courtney, it is, or Ella Sheridan, it is rather, Brady. Out that far side. Again, the far side seems to be the chosen route of travel for so many attacks for this Cavan side. Laid back. Out the whole way there to Emma McIntyre. McIntyre into Fitzpatrick, who's just nonchalantly moving it to Sinead Green, the goal scorer. Back out it comes again into the scoring position, you'd have to say, from McCormick, but it comes the whole way out, and it comes to the crossbar and it's turned to the net. Now there's that potential hint of square ball. The flag has been raised, and I think it was the number 19, the Cavan 19, put it to the net. And that Cavan 19 is Muireann Cusick. Another late replacement in the side that we weren't told about, unfortunately. But she got the final touch onto it. And Cavan making hay while the sun shines, shall we say. They're driving forward again down that right-hand side. It's been so effective for them so far. Ball comes across to Brady. Crowd at goal mouth. Could have been a hint of square ball, but no movement from the umpires, and the referee has given the goal. Again, Cavan have their tails up. The ball moved out that far side. Again, happy to just throw the ball down that far side again. Out it comes to McCurry. McCurry has raised the white flag again. And certainly performing well. Lots of ball down the left or down the right hand side. And certainly working for them at this stage. Coming up to 18 minutes on the clock. Very much Cavan in the driving seat. Ball out. Picked up by Garland. Monaghan need to get a couple of big scores early on. They need to close that gap, and they cannot afford to concede much more in the way of goals at this stage. Lovely ball forward, and there's some space. An opportunity for Tierney. Tierney across, shot comes in, straight into goalkeeper and the defenders. That was the wrong choice. Tierney should have went herself. Had to go. She put it across to the right-hand side, and it has been turned away. Good work. Chloe McBride done her best, just couldn't get the shot away. The right shot away. Out it comes again. Atkinson. And now to McBride. And the ball has been turned wide. Clock on the far side. Indicating 12 minutes to go in this first half. It's been lively, but the goals have proved important, as they did in the last game between Antrim and Derry. Challenge comes in. It's a hefty enough challenge on the Monaghan player. The Monaghan player being Amy Garland. And the referee is allowed the play to continue. I was looking down at my notes, so I don't actually know what happened there, but Courtney, she picks it up again. Can they respond? Monaghan need to respond early in this half. They've conceded, and now as it heads towards the final couple of minutes, they need to get something on the board. And a big score, a goal could be. Finnegan indicates where that's to be taken from, takes a note as well on the challenge. There's a few players out there with a few ticks, you'd have to say. And the referee is in talks with either his umpires or his lines person, but is Cora Courtney stepping up with this one again. Almost from the exact same spot as her last score. She puts it over the bar. Keeps the wolf from the door, shall we say, as we head into the final 10 minutes of this contest. First half contest, I should say. Ball. Nice kick out through the middle. Several players rise for it, but it's good work from Atkinson. Puts the ball inside, opportunity, but it runs the whole way and will run the whole way to the end line at the back. And in the distance for Paul Swift, who's taking photographs at long-serving PRO of Ulster. Taking photographs as he always does, recording the historic nature of finals and all games. Ball hits this one out the far side. Again, it's good work from Niamh Flanagan and the Monaghan side. They're moving the ball. They have plenty of players over as well. And all of a sudden, it's a wee edge this game. As Duffy picks it up out the far side, puts it across. Good run continues, courtesy of Traynor. Traynor fires it in, and Traynor fires it over the bar. A good score. And, well, it's now 2-3 to 5 points. Traynor does well with that one. Again, good work in the middle of the park to get possession of the ball. Kick out, puts the number 5 there. Lucy Crew under a bit of pressure. They've done it a couple of times. Challenge comes in on Sinead Green. Will be a free out. An opportunity to move the ball up the park again. Green takes it back to her goalkeeper, takes the return, and then we'll motor up the park to get into a better position. Plenty of movement on the sideline from both management teams. They're all in discussion at this stage. Ball out the far side. Determined to create something here, the Cavan side. Back it comes the whole way to Sheridan again. Out this near side then to Fitzpatrick. 3 around her. Again, utilising the play. Brady on the left, goes to ground. Will be a free in. Certainly from close range, just on the edge of the square. The referee's going to have a word. He's just checking the names. Amy Garland, the player he's talking to. And another number 5, there's Maeve Monaghan. It's an opportunity here for Ella Sheridan to put this one over the bar again. And Monaghan are making a change. Or Cavan are going to make a change. It was a player who didn't start. And the number 19 has been withdrawn for 13. Number 19, Muireann Cusick, being withdrawn. Free at the top goals in the Skillen end of the Skillen Hospital, the old Erin Hospital part of the ground, right to the left-hand side. Now the Southwest College, as it's situated there. And Sheridan will try and pop this one over the bar, you would expect, with little problem. Deadly accurate. 160 scored against Fermanagh. She's got another point on the board this afternoon. Time ticking down. 7 minutes, just 8 minutes to go in this first half. Monaghan have had their chances. Ball out this near side. Picked up by McCormick. Trying to just utilise the movement. Ball to Casey Trainer. Or to the 30, who is, of course, Lauren Garland. Apologies. Now it is the 22 coming forward. Jennifer Duffy opens up for Jennifer Duffy. Continues to run. Gets a pass outside. Goal chance. Even the ball comes out again. The goalkeeper gets a foot to it. And it was a full back McQuaid, number 3 in her back, who got the shot away. The eventual effort comes in from Sarah Tierney and goes over the bar. But another 1-on-1 save. Keeper inspired so far. Makes it very, very interesting, this contest. 10 points to 6 in totals. Ball across into space. Green moves it out. Fitzpatrick inside her own half. Fitzpatrick to Aisling Sheridan. Sheridan coming forward. She has support there of Kennedy. Decides to go it on herself. And that's moved out the far side, courtesy of Sheridan. Promising work again down that right-hand side. It has proved so valuable for them so far. Again, a high Gary Owen style. It's going to drop in. Drops into the hands of goalkeeper Orna Kelly, who we haven't really talked about today, the Carrick Cross player. Fine schools goalkeeper she was as well. Underage. Now only 21 years of age. The fine goalkeeper has certainly developed into a style. Lovely long ball forward into space. It's going to be picked up by Kerry Nolan. Nolan's ball over the top. Too much in the end for Muireann Atkinson. But Atkinson the idea was absolutely spot on. Brady being closed down the whole way back by Cora Courtney. Lays it back out again. Again, promising movement. Green down this left-hand side, down the channel. Back it comes to McCurry. McCurry. Lynch. Derval Lynch takes a touch and puts it out that far side across the 45-metre line, where Brady moves it on and then just stays hovering around if required. Sheridan across to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick in this near side, the channel again to Green. Green puts it out. Sheridan again. Time ticking down. 4.5 to go. Kiernan gets a shot away. Almost got the shot away. Laid it out to the right-hand side where it comes the whole way across again. They're happy just to get the hold on to possession. You think they were trying to run down the clock as Sheridan picks it up again. Then they break. Green down this near side. Coming forward. Just opens up. Almost goes into the corner, was it? Then the pass comes back out then to Sheridan. Aisling Sheridan trying to break the line. Aisling Sheridan gets a shot in. And Aisling Sheridan turns this one wide. Just their second wide of this game. And all that possession, well, all it did was waste time. Out this near side. McCormick. Challenge comes in from or trainer rather. Challenge come in from Fitzpatrick. And then out comes Monaghan once again. Back with Courtney into the middle. And I'm just looking there that Lauren Gartland seems to have picked up a knock there in that run out, that bursting out, which he did. But it's still with Monaghan's hands. She's just recovering now. Atkinson down this right hand side, takes a touch of the ball, just jinks away from the marker. Flanagan. Oh, it's going to be dispossessed. Atkinson there left in support, but not enough. Challenge comes in then from Kerry Nolan, and they break forward again. Cavan on the offensive. Clock ticking down. 3 minutes to go in this first half. 4 to 6 points. The advantage Cavan, the Ulster champions, keen to hold on to that title that they won last year. On the attack, McIntyre loves to go forward, will take the return, takes the return. McIntyre closed in on goal, gets the shot in and has hit it over the bar. Fine score from McIntyre, and that all stemmed from working the ball out from deep inside their own half, engineering the score and executing the final finish. Again, great work, great teamwork involving the Cavan attack. Now the Monaghan defence, they want to get the ball out the park. Maeve Monaghan down this near side, carrying it forward with pace, being tracked back the whole way by Kerry McCormick. Gets the ball in. An opportunity here for Monaghan. Can they hold on to the ball? They can't take possession. Eventually they do get a hand onto it, and the referee says it was a foul there on Tierney, and it will be a free, and the referee's bringing it forward. And an opportunity for Water to get on the park and for Chloe McBride to pop this one over the bar. Five between the sides as we speak. Make that 4. And McBride makes no mistake. Good score from her, her second of the day. Close range it was. As we reach the final moments of this one, just going into injury time. The ball won back again. This is good. Atkinson will lay it off, eventually lay it off, you would think. She does. Comes back out once again to the number 10 Casey Traynor. They're indicating something, what they're going to do with it. Traynor bursts forward, under pressure, 3 around her, gets the pass inside to Garland. Garland's effort from distance, and Garland's effort has went over the bar. And that closes the gap, a very manageable 3 points between the sides. As we approach the half-time whistle. This is better for Monaghan. They've certainly got a grip in this game. They have defended well, they've worked hard, and they have repelled most of what Cavan have thrown at them, despite the fact that they have conceded 2 goals. There is the hooter. The referee won't count that. Long ball in. 2-5 to 8 points, the half-time score in the TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final. All to play for here in the second half. It's been an entertaining opening. 6 wides on the board for Monaghan, 2 for Cavan. And as the teams go in for a quick break here, Monaghan or Cavan all down below us. They're just gathering in a huddle to have a talk. It's hard to know which manager will be happier with the performance so far in this encounter as the youngsters get ready for their wee display games. It is half-time. We'll take a break. We'll let Nevi get a rest on the camera. It is half-time. It is Cavan 2-5, Monaghan 8 points, all to play for, and what could be a cracking second half here in the Ulster final. Welcome back to Brewster Park and Enniskillen half-time. The young players have had their activities. They've played some wee mini games here at half-time, and now they're just waiting on the return of Monaghan and Cavan for this Ulster Intermediate Football Final, which is finally poised at just 3 points in favour of Cavan. They had led quite convincingly. Goal from Sinead Green. Goal from Muireann Cusack, who was incidentally withdrawn shortly after that. Must have been an injury, I think. It must have been something like that. She had been affected. We're in number 19. We'll wait to see if there's any additions to the sides or any changes to the sides when they return here at Brewster Park. But still finely poised, that's for sure. A shout out as well for Cahill at Vector Print, who's produced a wonderful match programme for today's encounter. Well worth the price and well worth the quality. It's as good a quality as you'll get anywhere in the country. So well done to Cahill, the team there at Vector. A long established man in the world of hurling throughout Tyrone and Ulster. And of course, a spell as in charge at Monaghan for a spell too. And the Monaghan support, well, they'll be happy with that last quarter of their performance. Worked hard. McBride and Garland, 2 fine points. Tierney with a good score as well. Could have been a goal though. Anya McQuaid closed in on that one and went very close. Her effort well saved, and 2 good saves, it has to be said, by Evelyn Baugh. And what those goals would have done, we'll wait and see. There's a long way to go in this contest as Cavan return to the fray in their blue jerseys. And you'll see Monaghan in their white. Youngsters certainly love that. Final instructions being given by the management team of Cavan. Special instructions there for Catherine Dolan, who has, by looks of things, is coming in. Catherine Dolan, a solicitor by trade. She is coming in there. She's wearing number 12. She will come in for the second half. Haven't heard who isn't, who's off yet. We'll double check for you. Monaghan out onto the park. Looking at the numbers, don't see anything strange about them. Well, there is. No, there's not. There is. It's Eva Sherry is coming in. We're number 15. So Eva Sherry's been introduced in this second half, for the second half as well. So both sides making a couple of changes. And Sherry is a quality forward. At schools level, she was virtually unstoppable. At underage level, virtually unstoppable. And now at 20, she's equally talented and one to watch this afternoon. Could make a big impact in this second half as we get underway in the TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final. It is 2-5 to Cavan, 8 points to Monaghan. And the referee from Unreact and Cavan, Gavin Finnegan, about to get proceedings underway. Checking the watch, checking the stopwatch. And gets the game underway. This is going to be a massive quarter. It's often said this is a scoring quarter, and this is certainly a massive quarter for both sides. Can Monaghan get themselves back in level terms here on a bright evening at Brewster Park in Enniskillen, which, as we said earlier on, and has to be reaffirmed, is in fine order for this encounter. In fact, not lost on Ulster President Eileen Jones-Hardy, who spoke about the importance of using fine pitches for big games like this here. Long ball out the far side. It is Catherine Dolan, the 28-year-old on the far side. Can't take control of the ball, but still has the opportunity over there. And the Cavan defence, or the Monaghan defence, dealing with the situation. Oh, and the challenge come in. I think she turned in there, in fairness. The referee is just having a note of Aisling Sheridan on this occasion. But it is a free. And it is a free for Monaghan, deep inside their own half of Cora Courtney. Not even she could have a go from that distance, but she has possession of the ball. And she's stealing a yard or two every couple of seconds that referee Gavin Finnegan's looking away, as any good forward would do. Ball to Muireann Atkinson. Atkinson out this near side, picked up by Amy Garland. We're number 7. Garland trying to cut inside, trying to create a bit of space for herself, trying to get a bit of movement as well. It is Maeve Monaghan. Pass down the side, Courtney. Laid off inside to Garland again. Interception comes in illegally, says the referee, and it will be a free. And Casey Traynor isn't going with the solo and go. That's Monaghan making another change. And Kerry Nolan has been withdrawn for Emmy Jo Cairns. Declan Curran holding aloft the board to indicate the change. It is Kerry Nolan, he's been withdrawn, and it is number 17, Amy Jo Cairns, coming in. And it is Cora Courtney on the ball. 48 metres out. She's going to have to engineer something. She steals a couple of yards, puts the ball inside. An opportunity here for Flanagan. Closing in, gets a shot in. And it's turned away wide. 7th wide of this game for Monaghan. But the idea was right. Quick movement from Niamh Flanagan. From O'Neill Shamrocks. He's done well, but just couldn't get the final shot in on target. And it is Cavan, hand back inside their own half, and the race was on there. And Sarah Tierney almost closed down the gap. Ball out this near side. Nolan. Kennedy, rather, I should say. Fitzpatrick, long ball, out the far side, trying to get movement away, trying to open a gap. Back out it comes, Lynch. To Sheridan, and Sheridan makes no mistake, getting herself on the score sheet again. Opens it out to 4 again. It's just a couple of minutes away. To retrieve another ball, so they're on the park, but Orna Kelly, steady yourself up and get the kick out away. Kick out's vitally important to winning these games, and that one's going to be won comfortably by Kerry McCormick. Put out the far side, but good recovery from the Monaghan defence. Good work there too from Lauren Gartland. down this near side come Monaghan again. Having to recycle it. Niamh Flanagan goes to ground. They're pushing the back on Niamh Flanagan. And the referee will call for attention there because she seemed to injure herself when she went down, more so than anything else. About a drop of the magic lotion, water, whatever it is, seems they got her energized again. As both sides are contemplating substitutions down below, as a lot of players checking themselves, warming up. Ball out to the centre. Monaghan, of course, once the kingpins of Ulster football. 9 times they've won the Ulster senior title. They're on the attack again, though. Opportunity. Pass out to the right-hand side. Shot comes in and it goes over the bar. And it was Amy Jo Cairns put it over. But that was a goal chance. You'd have to say it was a goal chance. She ran in, she opened the gap, opened the space, but went over the bar. But a point, still an important score. Long ball out. Cavan won it again. Picked up by Ella Sheridan, goes to ground. She wants to solo and goal, tries to get away with a solo goal, and the referee will bring it forward into space. And an opportunity now for a simple enough tap over for Ella Sheridan. Seven minutes on the clock. Lovely lateral play, you'd have to say as well, from a Monaghan perspective to lay that ball off. Is there a change to be made on this side? The referee's having a word on what the situation is. He's having a word with one of the Monaghan players, and that Monaghan player is the number 5, Maeve Monaghan, and I think Maeve Monaghan could be in trouble here. The referee's taking her name, and that'll be a yellow card by the looks of it, and putting more pressure on Monaghan, with Monaghan being yellow carded. And that coming as it does on 8 minutes. This is a tricky situation now, as Ella Sheridan set up to hit this one. It's a point on the board already. A couple of points on the board already. Makes no mistake. Close range. Comfortable. Orna Kelly with a kick out this near side. Ball breaks around, and Monaghan hands on it. The referee lets the play continue though. Gives the advantage. He called the free but let it play on. Back it comes again. Challenge has gone in thick and plenty as Niamh Flanagan takes it away, gets it across to Chloe McBride. Chloe McBride launches route one. Lovely ball out that far side, taken well. Plenty of movement from Courtney, trying to get away from her marker. Lays it off to Sherry. From distance. Sherry hits this one wide. Her first real contribution of the afternoon, you'd have to say too. First time she's got a touch of the ball really. Right this near side to Zara Fay. 25-year-old looking up to see is there any options on it. She strides forward from the Drum Lane club. Lynch. Across the far side. And again, the ball rolled out the far side again for Cavan to try and build here from the back. Again, plenty of movement, plenty of opportunities on that far side. Challenge comes in on Sinead Green. Referee lets the play continue. And then he calls it back. It will be a free. Free didn't, the advantage didn't really work, or the quick free didn't work. And it's picked up once again by Amy Garland. deep inside their own half. Coming forward with it now. Monaghan have players over. If they can build in this, if you get a score out of this, it will be a massive boost as Garland picks it up once again. Garland takes a mad solo down this near side, goes to ground onto the challenge, and the referee says that Kerry McCormick was guilty of a push. Garland has it again down this near side. Driving through the middle, it opens up for Garland. He's thought about the shot for a split second. Gets it back to Tierney. Kerry runs into trouble, and Tierney holds on to the ball too long. Will be a Cavan free, taken already. Maybe not coping that well with the solo and go either side at this stage. And the referee has called it back. He's had a word with his lines person this near side, whatever the story is. I think it's about an injury. No, the referee wants the play to continue. So whatever it was, it has been. It is a Monaghan player injured down below us here on the left-hand side. And the referee get the play going again. Down through the centre, it goes picked up. Comfortable play. Nice play. And McCormick well blocked away. Pressure put on Muireann Atkinson. And to be fair to McCormick, she's done well to retrieve the ball again. Again, a real tussle for possession there. The referee will give the free out. There's a real mishmash of wrestling going on away to the right hand side as we look out. It will be a free. The player gingerly getting to her feet as Muireann Atkinson is put back in to the goalkeeper from Laura Garland. Monaghan building now. Time, well, 19 odd minutes gone or to go. Plenty of time in this one. 3 or 4 between them. But you do feel that Monaghan need a goal just to draw themselves within striking distance here. Ball's out the far side again. Monaghan having to defend in numbers. Steady, just moving the ball around, just probing and getting into better positions, getting the right players in the ball. Ball comes across again, an opportunity for Sheridan. Knocked away, comes back again for McCurry. McCurry can't get a hand onto it. The referee looks long and hard at this one and will give the free out. That's an interesting call. The referee waited a long time before making the call on that one. And there will be a change here for Monaghan with Leanne Maguire going to come in for Cora Courtney. Interesting move. Courtney's been sharp, but the change is going to be made now. Now that is an interesting one. I think she did pick up a knock. Yeah, she is limping as she comes across towards us here. She did get a bad treatment, but obviously that treatment has not worked. And she is coming off now. And she's disappointed with that. And disappointed, I'm sure she will be disappointed. She's done well, she's worked hard. She's been the chief. 3 points for her. Ball across the far side. Anya McQuaid. A couple of goal chances in the first half. Gets the ball away. Monaghan are building from the back here. Plenty of players over. Sherry's made a good run inside. The ball's going to come her direction. Oh, and it's over carried again. And Leanne Maguire, with her first introduction into this contest, was about to break forward. And the space it opened up inside was Eva Sherry. It will be a free for Cavan. Inside their own half, it's away already. They'll move the ball at pace. Long probing ball inside. Look at the run made down this near side as well by McIntyre. Comes to McIntyre. And it's knocked in, and it's knocked over the bar. But I hesitancy in that one. It came across, but the right thing was done. McIntyre had the ground on the right-hand side and popped it over the bar just to keep that distance between the sides. 2-8-9. Ball bounces around there. No one takes complete control. Kerry McCormick involved in that one again, and it's with Chloe McBride. McBride wanting to see where that one's going. She wanted to put it to Maguire. Maguire wanted it. But credit to the Cavan player. She was in, she got the hand in, pushed the ball away. Lynch, long ball into space for McCurry. McCurry gets it out and is swept over the bar from Kernahan. And it just opens up a wee bit again. And the pressure goes to a 6-point game. With about 16 minutes to go. Out this near side it goes. Casey Traynor takes the return. Or Gartland takes the return to her goalkeeper. Traynor looking for it through the middle. Orna Kelly comes out for it. Dangerous tactic if it's not executed. Lockman, but this has been executed. Lockman, famous name of course, and comes to Monaghan football. And what a weekend it could be for Monaghan as they men take on Armagh tomorrow in the Ulster Senior Football Final. So Tiernack's partner Clonus will be absolutely buzzing. Shauna Lynch driving forward. And instead it comes to Sheridan. Ella Sheridan sprays it out this right hand side. Carves open the gap. Shot comes in, but it goes wide. And remarkably, that's only their third wide in this game. This Cavan side have been economical with the ball. Kelly takes it very short, almost causes problems, and the chance comes in and McBride will be a free out deep inside their own half. And the Cavan management are far from impressed with this. Goes back to Kelly, and they will get the ball moving again. The physio making his way out, but she's back up on her feet and should be okay. Final quarter entered here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen. TG Cahir, Ulster Intermediate Football Final. A long time taking that free. Comes out this near side to Garland. And not be long before you see Maeve Monaghan being reintroduced now. Only a matter of minutes. Out the far side the ball is. She's continuing her warm-up down below us on the left. Long pass. Amy Jo Cairns out that far side. Monaghan want to get players in. Wide ball out the far side. Leanne Maguire coming in from the bench. It's with Atkinson, dropped into the middle. 2 or 3 players pushing out, looking for possession. There's still work to be done though. Flanagan back across inside now to Casey Traynor, or to Garland rather. Garland hits this one, and Garland hits it over the bar. Great score from Lauren Garland. 2-9 to 10, 5 between them. We've played some 19 minutes now, and Cavan will have to deal with the return of Maeve Monaghan. They have conceded 3 points, scored 1, but have conceded 3 in that time frame. And the kick out on the far side as it starts to cloud over now, being delayed because of treatment. Being issued by a heavy limping number 8 from Cavan, Michaela Fitzpatrick. She is struggling. You can tell the way she's coming out there. The kick out now from Evelyn Baugh isn't a good one, and Sherry's made a great run inside as well. The ball will come across her direction, but the run continues. Laid off, back out it comes to Maguire. Maguire's up, oh, it's almost turned in at the back post. Almost turned in at the back post, and that would have been a superb goal if it had come off. Maguire cross, and at the back post was Tierney. The umpires, or the referee's going to have a word, but I think it's more about a 45, if anything. I think the keeper did have a touch, and he has given the 45. I thought it had come off the keeper myself. And it's an opportunity. And to be fair to Casey Traynor, she already had set up. She was obviously more convinced than anybody else in the ground. Ninth person telling her where to take it from. That's almost dead centre. As we said earlier on today, we've only seen one 2-pointer. This would be a 2-pointer if it went over the bar directly from the 45, of course. And it is football. Ball inside. Opportunity still. Shot comes in. Oh, and it runs the crossbar. The opportunity was there. And the big number 9, Niamh Flanagan, spun that one in. And that was another goal chance. Wow. This game's far from over. 4 between them. Cavan have possession of the ball down this near side. Starting to spit rain now here at Brewster Park. Bit of a share in the closest stages. The rush now for gloves to be thrown onto the park on what was a beautifully dry afternoon. Out this near side it comes again. Zara Faye. Inside to McCurry. McCurry trying to bust through the middle. Surely that's going to be a free. And it is. And all of a sudden again, just when Monaghan throw themselves a lifeline, grab themselves back into the contest. They give away a free. There's 11 minutes in the clock. Time is not on their side. That's for sure. Flanagan's chance, surely, could have been a goal. Earlier in that, of course, a ball from Maguire across, Tierney at the back post, almost pushed it into the net. Drama in the latter stages of what's been an entertaining TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final. That is a free, close range. Shooting virtually for Sheridan. Add to her tally. Pick up player of the match. Well, there you go. That will be difficult, I would suggest. Sheridan puts it over the bar. (2:10 to 11 points, back to a 5-point game. Clock comes down to almost single digits now, and this is the time for worry. Back to Kelly. Kelly and the 22, Jennifer Duffy, combined of dangers, but they've got away with it. And they're on the break here once again. The ball picked up by Casey Traynor. Driving straight through the middle. She's been tracked back the whole way. Continues to run. Still has possession of the ball. Goes to ground onto the challenge. Takes a solo and go quickly. Still continues to run. Harassed and pushed. And will we get a free now from directly in front of goal. And a massive opportunity. And signalling across there. Maeve Monaghan looking for gloves. Maguire stepping up. Leanne Maguire, 30-year-old. One of the older players in this group. Chance to close the gap to 4 again. Makes no mistake. (2:10 to 12). Time 25 in the clock. Big notice board or the timer on the far side says 9 minutes left. We'll go with that one. It's a kicker. It's not a good one. It's one back. Casey Traynor gets it back. Driving forward. Monaghan. Flanagan. Tries to get the pass away. Just can't. Back with Traynor. Or Tierney rather. Tierney gets a free from the edge of the big D. And an opportunity for Leanne Maguire once again to try and engineer something here. Cut the gap to 3. They've been close, 6 between them at one stage. They whittled that back to 4, whittled it back to 3 before, but now there's a chance for a 3-point game going into the final home straight. Maguire strikes this one well. And well, she doesn't. People decide to get in front of us here at the front. That's a wide ball, and that's a big miss in this encounter. As the kick out comes from Evelyn Baugh, who made 2 great first half saves, you will recall as well, in this encounter. Intermediate Championship trophy, resplendent in the ribbons of Ulster GA down below us and TG Cahar down below us. A big shout out, of course, today for the Ulster LGFA. They've done a fine job hosting these games along with the people at Brewster Park. Challenge comes in there on Amy Garland, does well, gets the pass away. It's loads of time still in ladies football. 8 minutes, just under 8 minutes. Pass out the right hand side. They're on the break now down that right hand side again, which has proved so effective for Monaghan in this, and Cavan in this game. Sherry away out in the wing, 3 around her. Has to come inside to Maguire. Gets it to Maguire. Maguire gets a shot in. And that second effort is going to drop away to the left and wide. And the referee is talking to someone. Is it a breach? I don't think it is. The referee stopped the play as the ball went out. I think he's going to give a free kick to Monaghan, and indeed he is going to give a free kick as Monaghan are about to bring in a couple of net substitutes, and it will be a chance for Leanne Maguire again to close the gap to 3. Certainly very scoreable, really scoreable, you'd have to say. And she makes no mistake in this one. She's got the last 2 points in a row for her side. 16 points to 13, 24 coming in for Monaghan for number 2, and 28, 22 for Monaghan is 24 rather. It's Kiva Ward, and 28 is Emer Trainer. And the both substitutes are coming in. Niamh Flanagan, she's coming off. What a shift she's put in here this afternoon, or this evening. And the kick out from Evelyn Baugh as she sees across on the far side as the sun comes back out. There's 5, just over 6 minutes to go. She's taking her time in the kick out. She's under a bit of pressure, Evelyn Baugh. The kick outs have not went the direct route as they would have hoped for in the last couple of moments. And Monaghan won possession back here. Could we have a pressure cooker finish in this one? And the referee has given the free on the far side to Monaghan. They're on the offensive here once again. They've got players over. There's a lung busting run down this near side as well. The ball comes across. Picked up by Atkinson. Ball out to Seard, the trainer. Closing in. Oh, she goes down. And it's a close range free once again. And to be fair to Casey Trainer, she turned into the player. Both players were going for the ball, but the benefit of the doubt as was the attacker on this occasion, and the referee's talking to his umpires up there on radio. And, well, I think it is a bit of a head injury, that's for sure. But this is proven to be a hugely entertaining encounter. Both sides going for it in the latter stages. Another substitute being made. It's the number 23 for Cavan. And that is Ciara Lynch coming in for number 9, Dervla Lynch. And the free from Maguire will close it to a 2-point game. Heading into the final 5 minutes. This could be tense finish. This game could go to extra time. Maguire puts this one in, puts it over the bar. Bar the one she missed. She's been deadly accurate so far. 2 between them. And the kick is not a good one. Down the stairs. Oh, and a high challenge comes in. The referee will give the free. The challenge in Zarafay was industrial, shall we say, from Sarah Tierney. And the referee moves it forward. And an opportunity for the Breffni side to push forward in these closing stages of what's been a hugely entertaining Ulster final. Sheridan, Ashley Sheridan, way out the park looking for possession. Players collide. Slippy surface now for sure. They're on the attack. Cavan, the players over. Very important to do the right thing with this one. They've got it out the whole way. Great run forward down this near side from Ciara Lynch. Or Clara Lynch, I should say. Back out it comes to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick the whole way out to Emma McIntyre. And then 15, Niamh McCurry picks it up on the far side. Clock ticks down. Just over 4 minutes to go. Catherine Dolan on for the second half. Out the steer side to Lynch again. Clara Lynch putting on the afterburners, closing in down this right hand side. Has to recycle the ball. She's been forced out, but she wants to hold on to the ball. She's in a bit of trouble there. Back out it comes once again. And they're happy just to hold on to the ball. This is a dangerous game they're playing. No, they're trying to hold on to possession. We're into the final 3.5 minutes, but they're trying to hold on to possession. Sinead Green on the far side, breaking forward. She'll go for a shot, won't she? She does. And she has put it over the bar. Sinead Green, all the experience of a 33-year-old. Good performance from her. Back to 3 points. Closing stages. 17 coming in for Monaghan. It's Cara McCaffrey. She's going to come in for Kerry McCormick. Hugely entertaining game. And the referee, is he allowing the substitution? He is. Stop the clock. And the clock over on the far side, as I look across, tells me there's 3 minutes, 28 seconds to go of this TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final. 2-11 to 14 points. 17-14. The kick out bounces off Green on the far side. And all of a sudden, it opens the way for Monaghan. The long probing ball to Sherry on the far side. She takes possession, she lays it off very, very neatly on that far side. An opportunity comes in. High ball in. Opportunity for a goal. Keeper comes out, lays it off. Shot! Goal for Monaghan! The hard work was done. The keeper thought she had pushed it out, but it has been turned to the net. Wow, what a finish. Sides level, closing stages. 2.5 minutes to go here at Brewster Park and then a Skillen. The ball turned to the back of the net. And all of a sudden, we're level. And that came about with a loose ball. Green lost it. This time it's turned over once again. Monaghan on the attack. Again, there was a long ball out that far side. Solo and go taken. Again, the ball outside to Sherry, and the referee calls it back. But Sherry was involved in that far side. There was several players involved, moving the ball at pace down the right-hand side, which I said earlier on has been so effective for Cavan in this game, is now proving effective for Monaghan as well. 2-11, 1-14, just over 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes to go. And this is a vitally important kick. It's all about key possession now for Monaghan. They have trailed from the start of this game. Can they nudge themselves ahead for the first time? Ball inside. Trainer. The loose enough pass. It will come back out again to McBride. To Sherry. The key striker at underage level. Ilth has the ball. She moves it out the far side. Picked up by the 22. That's Duffy. They have to recycle it. They have to hold on to it. 1 minute 17 in the clock. Ball comes out this near side. An opportunity now for Trainer on the left. Shot comes in, and Trainer's effort has gone wide. The Monaghan support thought that one had went over. We're into the last seconds. This could be the last. We're inside the last minute. This kick out is vital from Evelyn Baugh. They must win possession. Cavan, who will push on to win this game? The kick out's a short one to Aoibhinn Kennedy. Again out this near side. Picked up by Faye. They'll have to drive forward if they're going to win this game in normal time. Back across into the middle to the very impressive number 18. That's Emma McIntyre. Driving forward now is Green. She's pulled back. That's a free. 5 seconds on the clock. The referee calls the play back. They're wasting their own time. The clock will not stop. 19 seconds to go. This is the final attack of the evening. If it doesn't go to extra time, McIntyre, 10 seconds to go. The ball out this right hand side to Michaela Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick closing in down the right. They have to close her down. Opportunity will come. Shot comes in from Corey. It's going to go away out the far side. The hooter goes. That's it over. Extra time to be played. 1:14 to 2:11. What a climax to a wonderful Ulster intermediate football final. I have to say, to be fair to Monaghan, they battled. They got themselves back into the game when it didn't seem likely. But what a climax to this one. We'll have extra time coming very shortly here at Brewster Park and then at Skillin. It has finished. Cavan, 2 goals and 11 points. Monaghan, 1 goal and 14. We'll be back after a quick break. Well, as you join us back here at Brewster Park, Cavan have won the toss for the restart of extra time. And just to let you know, of course, as well, if there's no winner at the end of extra time, it will be 25-metre kicks, which can be a process, let us say. It can take a wee while to complete. What a last 10 minutes or last 5 minutes that Monaghan had here. 3 points from Maguire. She missed one as well, incidentally, but 3 frees from Maguire brought the sides to within 2 points. Green had put her side 3 ahead again before it was Kiefer Ward who came off the bench. Sherry involved, 28. Emer Trainer involved, and we're told it was Kiefer Ward got the final touch to rattle the ball to the back of the net to bring us to extra time here this evening at Brewster Park and in Enniskillen, in what has been surely one of the best intermediate football finals, considering last year was a mauling by Monaghan, or by Cavan over Monaghan. Scored 6 goals in that encounter. Comfortable performance, comfortable victory for them. This is certainly proving a tighter affair. Monaghan, 9-time senior champions, never won the intermediate title. Cavan, 3 times intermediate champions. Of course, the first winners of the Ulster senior title way back in the 70s. And just to recap, of course, it is Monaghan who are wearing the white and Cavan in the blue, emblazoned, of course, with Kingspan. Familiar sponsor, familiar name. Great to see cross sponsorship, of course, between men and ladies football. Massive steps in that direction as we approach what could be potential integration at some stage in the near future. Referee Gavin Finnegan about to get this first period of extra time underway. Back in the sunshine of Brewster Park, the showers over. Skipped of rain. Lots of positional switches. This is where those winter nights of training, of fitness, running in the rain, hail and snow really come into play. These are the days, those are the days, for these are the days that can win you championships. Ball underway, game underway, ball thrown in. Cavan have, well, almost had possession there. They saw it is slippy. I was down it there just at the break, just to check it, and it is pretty slippy out there. But you'd have to think Monaghan have their tails up. Sherry goes for it, under pressure. Lays the ball. Well, she threw the ball, she was pulled back, and it will be a free. Certainly scoring range. A 2-point scoring range, 2. And this will be a tester for Leanne Maguire. As I said, she had scored 3 points in that final 7 or 8 minute spell. I don't know if she's going to go for this one or not. We've seen 1 2-pointer from Laura de Hunsey earlier on today. Ball out the far side. Trying to get Tierney away. Tierney gets a cross in from the right. Out for 45. And nearly 45 in this extra time period. And that's just the second time, incidentally, that the sides have been level today on the final whistle, so that's an interesting fact. Cavan trailed, or Monaghan trailed the whole way, and have yet to put themselves in the lead. 45 inside, opportunity, oh, and it almost came the way of Tierney. Goes wide. opportunity all the same. Kick out is a loose one from Evelyn Baugh, who also made 2 excellent first half saves. It seems such an eternity ago now, but they have proved crucial. Ball down this near side. Challenges, it's physical, it's hard hitting out there, you know. Challenge comes in on McIntyre. Well won back by Garland. She's had a fine performance across that far side once again. Takes possession of the ball. Movement down this near side to McBride. McBride opens it up a wee bit for Monaghan. Movement 2 from Atkinson inside. She takes possession now. Gets it instead inside to Amy Jo Cairns. Cairns back out. They're happy to recycle. Move the ball back out. Chloe McBride takes possession of it once again. Puts it across the far side. Holding on to possession now. The goal scorer, Kiva Ward, trying to break through. Gets it inside to Garland. Amy Garland under pressure to Sherry. And Sherry puts it over the bar. She is an excellent footballer, and she puts her side in the lead for the first time in this contest. Ball out the far side. Like there's someone to move there. Decide to stand up in front of us as Cavan go on the offensive to get themselves level again here. Find themselves trailing for the first time. It's remarkable. Sheridan. Back to McCurry. Out this near side. Once again the ball isn't collected. And it was the slippy sod caused problems for both sets of teams there. Laid back the whole way to goalkeeper Orna Kelly. Kelly comes out with it. Cairns. Oh, under pressure over there. Amy Jo Cairns. There's an opportunity for Cavan. Shot comes in from Corey, and it's in the net. Authors of their own misfortune. The kick out wasn't won. And 15. Dave McCurry puts it to the net. The lead 2 points. Game changes again. It's remarkable. And all of a sudden, Cavan have their tails up. It is end-to-end stuff here at Brewster Park. Out this near side, McIntyre takes possession of the ball, puts it out this further right to Kennedy, closing in from the right. And then it's a high Gary Owen. And it's over the bar from Sheridan. Ella Sheridan, a good performance from her overall today, and a key score to open it out to 3 points once again. Lots of discussion going on below as well. And all of a sudden, tails up, effort coming in, goal chance, and another goal from McCurry, and that could be it. Monaghan caught watching the ball, and now it's 6 points again. Remarkable, remarkable stuff here at Brewster Park. 4-12, 1-15, 24-18. With 4 minutes of additional time in this first period left. It is remarkable, it is exciting, and it is the Ulster Championship. And they're going to make a change. Cavan down below us, Kitty May Riley. Riley, familiar name when it comes to Cavan Gaelic football, men's or ladies. Good performance overall. But McCurry's 2 goals, hugely important. Substitution made, the Cavan change as well, or Monaghan change as well. The kick out, pressure put on the kicker, goalkeeper Orna Kelly again. Challenges come in, free kick awarded, and they want it away quickly. Garland gets it, referee pulls it forward. Right up the park to the halfway line. Actually just inside the 65-metre line. Hurling, of course, a big part of the life here at Brewster Park. Ball isn't through the middle, it's collected once again. Cavan never tails up. Whatever was said at half time really has inspired them, but they've given away a free kick now. And what will the response be from Monaghan as they shoot towards the old hospital goal, so to their left? 26 coming into the fray. That is Jodie McQuillan coming in to replace Muireann Atkinson. Atkinson surely is absolutely wrecked after her performance today. And it is Sherry who's going to take this one. It's a 2-point opportunity. And Sherry, a bit like Dahansey, one of that young breed coming through. And no movement from the sub yet. Eventually, Muireann Atkinson does make her way out this near side. The closing stages. So Jodie McQuillan coming in. Fresh legs required in the closing stages. Eva Sherry about to hit this one. 2 points would be a massive, massive boost to them. She's got plenty of air in it. She got the direction. She hasn't, just inches wide. But it was an opportunity that she had to go for. Kick out from Evelyn Ball with the left hand side. That goal from Kiva Ward coming at the death to save Monaghan. But I don't think it's going to be enough unless they get another score on the board quickly as Monaghan come away with it once again. The challenge comes in on Kitty May Riley. The free taken quickly. Takes it herself, moves it forward. Late chance coming in. 2 players going for it. Cara McCaffrey got the free away quickly. The ball threaded inside. Wasn't a great pass, you'd have to say, from Clara Lynch in that occasion. Second half substitute on for Cavan. Cavan, the Ulster champions, wanting to retain that trophy down below us there. The trophy won several times by Tyrone. Several times by Cavan over the years. From Anna on it too. Ball inside. Opportunity for Ward. Can't take clean possession. Moves it out this near side to Casey Traynor. They just have to be patient now and not panic. Traynor goes from distance. And Traynor drops it over the bar for an excellent score. A good score from Casey Traynor. 116, 412, 5 between them. All very much manageable still though, as the clock ticks down to the final seconds here at Brewster Park. A minute or so to go in the first period. It's a very wayward kick out down this near side, but well recovered by Zara Fay, who's worked absolutely tirelessly. Challenges aplenty around the middle of the park. Referee lets the play go. Garland comes in once again. And it will be a free. Deep inside, or just inside their own half. Taken quickly by Aisling Sheridan. Sheridan to Riley. Riley holds the ball up to Sheridan. And Sheridan takes it away and puts it out that far side again to Lynch. Long ball. Plenty of players moving. Comes across to Sheridan again, under pressure. And the referee says it will be a free in for the challenge on Aisling Sheridan as the clock ticks down to 10 seconds to go. This will be the last action of this first half. It could open the gap to 6 points. It could open the gap to 7 points if they go for a 2-pointer. they may just be happy to hold with what they have. And it is the last kick of the half. We're into Hooter territory. So she really has to go for it. And whatever happens, happens. She strikes it. It drops in. Hooter goes. And that's the end of the first period of extra time. 116 to 412. There won't be much time for turnover. That's for sure. It's been a hugely entertaining contest between two sides who have really went for it. And, well, you just wonder if Cavan had a pushed, or Monaghan had a pushed early on the way they did in the latter stages. Could it have been safer territory for them? But as it stands, they're still in the contest, but they're holding on with their fingertips. If they're even doing that at this stage, because we're into the closing stages of what has been an entertaining game. Don't forget, of course, the Ulster Senior Football Championship kicks on tomorrow, or next week rather. Tyrone against Armagh. That could be an intriguing encounter in its own. Tyrone, of course, coming away with a victory the last day as the sides met. And I suppose some could say a dead rubber, but it was far from that. Both sides really went for it. Potentially Monaghan or Tyrone maybe showing their hand a wee bit more than Greg McGonigal's Armagh. Greg, of course, former Armagh Monaghan manager, I should say, all those years ago, when they were enjoying success at senior level. A long way has travelled since then, of course. 5 between the sides here at Brewster Park. Referee and his team across from us having in discussion. And down below us here, which to the left rather, is the Monaghan side. Last instructions coming from both camps. This is do or die, really. But it's usually entertaining football. And thankfully the rain, well, could be blowing in again. It seems to cloud over a wee bit at times. There's an injury away to her right hand side, and it is a Monaghan player who hasn't been able to come across for the team talk. I think it's a case of stretching out. I think it's more cramp than anything else. And as you'd expect, I suppose, in a game like this, that's what you're going to get. And unfortunately, from a Monaghan point of view, it looks to be Amy Garland who's been withdrawn. Wait to the right-hand side as we look out. So, in for a tense climax in this one, that's for sure. Cavan supporters, the young Cavan supporters, gathered at the fence down below us. But they wouldn't give to see their side getting back-to-back intermediate titles. And a warm round of applause there for Amy Garland, who's obviously will take no further part in the action. Scoreboard confirming a 4-12 to 116 lead for Cavan. Five between them. Garland comes across below us here at the front of the stand. Gavin Finnegan about to get proceedings back underway again. He's making himself adjusting his radio, getting things ready. And Garland is hugely distressed down there below us, as you'd expect. Very disappointed. Well, the Monaghan team break first. They know what they have to do in this final 10 minutes of play. And there's a substitution announcement going to be made as well down below us. Dylan Karen getting the slip from the Monaghan officials. Jodie McQuillan there in the middle of the park. And a ball required to get this game underway once again. Which is always quite a funny thing to see, but that's the way so many things happen. Niamh Flanagan in the middle of the park again. Reintroduced for additional time, joined by Jodie McQuillan, and the referee just getting things settled, and that Cavan management down below us coming across. There's a player down receiving some sort of treatment away to the left hand side. I think it might be an earring problem. Well, it's been sorted by the physio, and the number 27 Sarah Tierney makes her way up the park, and she would want to be a scoring threat to close this gap in these closing stages. Referee checks his stopwatch, checks his other watch, checks the players, gets the game underway. Second half of additional time now being played here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen. Ball picked up by McQuillan. She'll want to drive forward. An early start from Monaghan is vital. Inside to the goal score. Back it comes again. McQuillan from the right. It's going to drop, and it's turned to the net almost. Oh, it has flashed away. The ball dropped in. Goalkeeper couldn't hold it. Sherry come in, and somebody got a touch onto it to knock it on and kick it through. Someone came from behind and kicked it right through. It's a 45, but that was a chance. Just shows that McQuillan's effort, well, didn't cause problems. The long ball in. Probing ball. You'll have to say that too, as McQuillan hits this one. Dropping in around the house. Again, trying to get markers away, trying to get movement. Back out it comes to Maguire. And Maguire has stormed it over the bar, as she did in the latter stages of normal time. She opens the second period of additional time with a score to cut it to 4. Kick out important. The press be put on Evelyn Ball. Goes to Shauna Lynch. Good performance from her today. And a few good performances all over the park. But the pressure certainly been put on Cavan in this second quarter, or this second period. Well won though by the number 12, Catherine Dolan. Came on as a second half sub, battling hard, laid back, out this near side. It's going to be picked up by Cara McCaffrey. McCaffrey tries to pass inside. Is there an opportunity, a scoring opportunity? It goes back out to the score getter and chief. That's Ella Sheridan, and she leaves it a 5-point game once again, but Sheridan does well. 4-13, 1-17. And both sides will be well aware of that clock away to the right hand side. I'm sure there'll be glances taken as the time ticks down. Garland coming out with it. Good performance from her. Probably Monaghan's player of the match so far. Picked up by the big midfielder back on again, Flanagan. Flanagan down this right hand side, drops it in, and it drops over the bar. For Monaghan, or Cavan. Her or her? Aye. No, I'm going. Aye. It's like roughly, that's your man too.
Maybe different.
We're just checking the player of the match. So there's still a way to go. That one has went over the bar though, as we said. And that coming from Flanagan. Apologies there, we have to do all these housework things when you're asked. Ball inside. Ball comes across once again, and Cavan have possession of the ball. They're happy to hold it. 7 minutes almost on the clock left. Coming forward there, Eva Kennedy. Out that right hand side it goes again to McIntyre. Aye. Or aye. Aye. Again, comes across. Nice ball out. Picked up well by Amy Jo Cairns. Still work to be done. Great run forward too by Leanne Maguire. Oh, come to Maguire. Down this right hand side. 4 between them. Maguire cuts inside, continues to run. It opens up for Maguire with the Barcos. 1:19, 4:13. 3 between them, as it was just before the end of normal time. There's 5 minutes, over 5 minutes to go. This is still not over. This is exciting stuff here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen. TG Cahir Ulster Intermediate Football Final. Ball comes across once again. Monaghan won possession. Into the middle, good McBride looking for it there, but the ball threaded through the centre. It's a loose enough pass. There's still work to be done over there. It's going to head to the sideline. It's a race for possession. It's kept in play by Cavan. Linesman keeps the flag down on that far side. They're driving forward now in numbers, Cavan. They'll be keen to get another score on the board just to settle the nerves in these closing stages. They lead by 3. Ball comes across. Corey, 2 goals from her. Or Matt Corey, I should say. Then the shot comes in from the right. Knocked away by the keeper. A chance for Monaghan to break up the park again. Orna Kelly driving out here with it. There's little in the way of support. There's no one over the top for her. She lays it back inside to McBride. And then across to Flanagan. They're moving the ball with pace. Emmy Jo Cairns. Long probing ball. Again, Maguire the target. It comes across this time though to the 24. Kiva Ward to score. Back inside again. Maguire's on there lending support. But it comes to Tierney. The whole way across again. To Casey Trainer. Does well. Good performance. Out to Sherry. It's a high and upward one. It's going to drop away to the right. It's a captain play. It has been captain play. Back out it comes again. It'll be recycled. Maguire. And Maguire's effort is over the bar. It's a 2-point game. We are heading to potential 25-metre kicks in this one. Now, if you're not aware of what that means, it's like a penalty shootout. Only they're 25-metre kicks. And it is intense. I've seen it once or twice, and it is very intense. But Cavan have at least one hand on that title at the moment. They want to retain that title. They still have a hand on it. 3 minutes to go. Ball out this near side. Referee Gavin Finnegan keeping a watch there as the challenges come in. Thick and fast. Kennedy to the middle. Long probing ball out this left-hand side. Trying to get players away once again. It's picked up by McCurry. Fine performer today. McCurry to corner back Kennedy. Kennedy, they're moving the ball across laterally. They're just working it across, trying to get into better positions for scores. Clara Boylan over there. Back it comes to McCurry. McCurry slows things down. And is there a breach? Well, no. The referee lets the play continue. Challenges come in thick and fast. And it will be a free. And a free for Cavan for them to settle their nerves and to try and get another score on the board. And all the players, every one of them, you can see the effects of what this game is doing to them. It's been end to end, it's been frenetic, it's been frantic. And now players are going down like sixpence, all with cramp. Free from Ella Sheridan. happy to recycle it. 2.5 minutes to go. Can they hold on to possession? They have a 2-point advantage, a dangerous lead in any sport. Certainly in Gaelic games it is. Now with the 2-point rule, of course. Back out it comes once again. The ball down the stairs side to Zara Faye. Potential player of the match, I would say, as well this afternoon. Great performance from her. Again, the clock's down to under a minute and a half. Out the far side it goes. Cavan holding on to possession. A dangerous game. As they lose it now, they could be in big trouble. They still have it though on that far side. There's a Monaghan player down. The play will continue though. Green's made a good run as well, but it's to Zara Faye. She's had a great performance today. Out the steer side to Sinead Green. They're holding on to the ball. Still they have possession. McIntyre has it. Monaghan can't get a hand onto it. She's under pressure. She's pushed back the whole way there to Christina Charters. She's come on as a sub. In these latter stages, out to Kennedy. Steady the ship so often today, steadies it once again. She'll bring the ball across. They're happy just to hold on to the ball. We're into the last minute now at Brewster Park, and Monaghan cannot get a hand on the ball. Cavan have held it for a minute now, and they're wanting to hold it for 2, which will win them the Ulster Intermediate Football title. But they're under pressure. The ball pushed back. Lucy Crowe pushed back the whole way. It'll go the whole way back to their goalkeeper. This is dangerous play, I have to say. And so a kick out, but it's going to be won by Zara Faye. She was in the right position. She done well. 30 seconds to go. 2 points between the sides. Monaghan cannot get a grip of the ball. They haven't held it for over a minute and a half now. And it will be a free. And that will ease the pressure. Sinead Green involved. They're going forward. She's fouled. 14 seconds to go. They'll hold on to the ball. There's going to be a late change, but it's really one of those ones that they're just taking time. Rebecca McLaughlin coming in now for Niamh McCurry. They want to give Niamh McCurry, I'm sure, an ovation. Maybe that's what they want to do, because her 2 goals have made the difference in additional time. No doubt about that. 11 seconds in the clock. This is the final attack, I'd have to say, in this game. And McCurry gets a big ovation from the big support from the Breffni County. It won't be Monaghan's day. They'll have to live another day and hope tomorrow will bring better fortune for their men as they take on Armagh. But here at Brewster Park, it is Cavan who finished with a bit of a flourish. Seconds to go. Green is the ball out the stair side. The hooter will go, and that is it. And Cavan are back-to-back Ulster Intermediate Football champions, but they have been pushed all the way by a gallant Monaghan side that has finished 4-13 to 120. 2 between the sides in the end, and those goals from Niamh McCurry in the additional time made a massive difference. It was level. 2-11, 1-14 at the end of normal time. It pushed on, and McCurry got a goal within 2 minutes. And that really set the scene for the latter stages when McCurry scored another goal and left her side 4-12 to 116 ahead. But credit to Maguire. 3 points she got. Flanagan got on the score sheet as well to close the gap. But they were able to hold out, and they will retain the Ulster Intermediate Football Championship trophy for another year. Back-to-back titles is not easy. Tyrone won 3 in a row. Cavan now have 2 in a row. And this afternoon belongs to Cavan. And the young Cavan supporters are absolutely delighted down below us. But it's been a real battling display from a Monaghan side filled with quality this afternoon as well. Amy Lockman, great performance from her. Their goalkeeper, Orna Kelly, good. Amy Garland had to go off injured. They lost Maeve Monaghan to a yellow card. 3 points they conceded in that time frame as well. Casey Traynor worked hard. Cora Courtney, outstanding, had to go off injured as well. And of course, Eva Sherry coming in along with Sarah Tierney. And I have to say, Laura Garland worked her absolute socks off there this afternoon. We will have the presentation for you here now in a few moments at Brewster Park in Enniskillen. But as we look across there, it is Cavan side who are happy. They're celebrating. They will receive the cup very, very shortly from Eileen Jones-Hardy, the Ulster president, in her second term, and she will be absolutely delighted with seeing what was a fine game of football. Earlier on this afternoon, it was a convincing 3-18 to 2-6 win for Antrim over Derry, but we knew this game would go to the pin of its collar. At half time here at Brewster Park, it was 2-5 to 8 points in favour of Cavan. On the restart, it was end-to-end stuff, but in the end up coming into the closing stages, the home straight, there was 5 points between them. Monaghan rattled back, come close, pressed the whole way, and thanks to several points, 3 indeed from Maguire in the closing stages, and a goal from Cavan Ward, well, that sealed extra time. But there's no doubt that the first half of extra time belonged to the Breffni side. Monaghan came good in the closing stages, but at the end of the day, it is a victory for Cavan here at Brewster Park. Food for thought, though, you'd have to say, for Enda Flanagan in his first year in charge of the Monaghan side. He came in, of course, hasn't been easy for him. They got beat in the semi-final last year, the final before that by Cavan, but now they've bounced back and they're looking pretty impressive at times, and they will cause problems in the All-Ireland Intermediate Football Championship. One of the fancy sides, along with Cavan, you'd have to say, because the standard of football in Ulster, well, that was proven here today. The quality of both sides today, exceptional, without doubt. I'm just waiting to see our cameraman heading now to get the presentation shots, all important presentation shots down below us. He's getting himself positioned there in front of the stand. But it will be interesting to see. I would imagine it will be Zara Faye who will be player of the match this afternoon. There was a couple of good candidates, no doubt. I would have to say Sinead Green from a Cavan point of view, Ella Sheridan too. Indeed, the other cornerback, Eva Kennedy, didn't put a foot wrong. And from a Monaghan point of view, well, Lauren Garland, I thought, was absolutely excellent in all aspects of the game. And Ulster Council men's PRO there, a Monaghan man, down to assist this afternoon. And both teams coming across for the presentation. Shauna Lynch will receive the cup on behalf of Cavan. By the looks of things anyway, it will be her who will receive the cup. And the Player of the Match award, of course, will be handed out now as well by the sponsors. Of course, TG Cahir Ulster Championship continues next week with Tyrone up against Armagh at Owen Begg next Sunday, which will be a massive occasion for both counties. Eileen Jones-Hardy down below us, wanting to get the teams into position for the presentation, which can always be a long, drawn-out affair, that's for sure. But there'll be disappointment, without doubt, from Miss Monaghan side. And interesting to see, very nice gesture there from the French team that are here today. The French team who will be playing in the World Games, in the World of Gaelic Games that are on this year. They're over preparing for that, and they're making a nice guard of honour there down below us for the winning side, Cavan, who of course will be absolutely delighted with their performance. At times now, Monaghan did come strong, but it also has to be said that well, Cavan fought hard, or Monaghan fought hard. They didn't take a lead until the first period of extra time though, and that potentially tells its own tale here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen. And the continuation, they're still looking for the Monaghan side to make their way over. The presentation will go ahead though, down below us to your left hand side, and Nevin has the pictures of that. And we'll hand over now to Eileen Jones-Hardy. For me, Paddy Hunter, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Thanks to Nevin on camera, Jamie in the studio, and the team here at Brewster Park in Enniskillen for their assistance in making today possible. Just to confirm, Zara Faye is the player of the match, deservedly so. And the final score here, once again, it has finished Cavan 4 goals and 13 points, Monaghan 1 goal and 20. They're the Ulster champions. Cavan are the Ulster champions for 2026. Back-to-back champions. And now both sides, of course, go on to the All-Ireland Series. For now, it's Slán.
Young children will look at, and the excitement of the game will have filled them with the will and the want to play like yourselves. So thank you very much to all our players. To our managers and their backroom teams, as I said, the players commit so much to represent their county, but the work that the managers and the backroom team also put in is immense, not just on the pitch, but planning, organising, looking at data. It is a full-time job, and I really thank you for all that you do to support the players and to make them the best they can be. To our officials today, Cavan and his team, a big thank you for the way you conducted the game. Never easy, and I suppose if you ever please everybody, you'll wonder what you've done wrong. But we really thank you for that, and we, as I said earlier, we need referees, and the shortage of them means these guys are out 2 and 3 days a week for us, and we really, really appreciate that. So round of applause for our officials, please. To you, the supporters that have come to see the game, I want to also mention the French team who have sang some wonderful songs the whole way through the game to entertain us all. But again, it is that atmosphere. It's that thing of people being here and cheering that enlighten our younger members, and we really want to make them want to be here. So to your supporters that have travelled today, I hope that tomorrow's Ulster men's game is exciting as this. And if it is, they'll be talking about it for a long time. So I hope we talk about this game for a long time. To Brewster Park and all the officials from Brewster that are here helping us today, anything we ask for, the change of time, anything else we ask for, they were more than willing to help us out. And we really, really appreciate the fact that we can offer our girls a county venue to play on the same as the men have, and that's a big thing for us. So thank you to Brewster for allowing us this opportunity. To our volunteers, our fixtures committee, our executive committee at Ulster level, and to our staff, they never let us down. We call on them game after game, week after week throughout the season, and we always know that we will have the help there. Fixtures committee that take on to organise all the fixtures throughout the season, and the executive and the staff who spend hours and hours, much like yourselves, just making sure that we can be the best that we can be and provide the best setup for our players. And I just want to thank them very, very much for that. As an old saying, that goals win prizes, and today it was 21 scores to 17. Well, it was actually the goals that just, I suppose, stole the game. We wish you both teams, Monaghan and Cavan, all the best in your search for Mary Quinn. And I have no doubt if you play football like that, guys, and keep progressing for the next few weeks, you'll have a big, big say in what happens throughout the rest of the season, the Ireland season. And I truly wish you every success with that. So, just first presentation I want to do is for our player of the match. And it's not often in a game like this we give it to the defender. So today, our player of the match is the Cavan number 2, Zara Faye.
Congratulations, great game.
And it's great honour for me to present the O'Hare Cup for the Intermediate Championship to the Cavan team and to their captain, Shauna Lynch.
Well done. Okay, yeah. Put it up. Okay. Very good. There you go.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much to Bruce Park and the referees, all the officials that made the day possible today. Thank you very much to the Ulster Council, to the LGFA and TG Car for all your work throughout the year. Thank you very much to Monaghan for a great game. Extra time, it was never going to be easy. It was a tight battle the whole way through. We never died down. We played down to the last final whistle. So hard luck. To all our girls out there, thank you so much for all the work that we put in so far this year. We've unfortunately suffered a few injuries, and all the girls were able to step up, and that just shows the strength and depth in our panel. So thank you so much to all the hard work. To all our management team, I'm not going to name them individually because I would definitely forget someone. All the work you've put in, all the extra hours throughout the week, does not go unnoticed, and thank you very much. To Danny our Puro and to Johnny our bus driver as well, special mention. To your own county board for all the support you give us and our own sponsors. Thank you very much. All the great gear that we get. What else? I forget. Yeah, to our family and our supporters that are here today, thank you so much. The 16-man was alive and well today. And I drove us all on the pitch, so thank you very much. That's it.
Well done. Thank you. Watch the windows. Yeah, somebody fell earlier.